Double check my audio. Looks good. All right, so I'm just going to jump right in here because I've got some stuff going on today and I don't want it to all overlap. So I'm just going to start trying to write here. I don't think that was grammatically correct, but I'm going to start writing or composing or whatever it is. So I put down a guitar part already. It's a little bit aggressive. So that's like drop down, super low. I can actually make sure I'm still needed to tune here. Oh, not quite. So yeah, that's like drop down, super low. And the chorus is even like double drop D. So I'm gonna do standard tuning over that. Probably fairly easy stuff too, because I don't want to overcomplicate. Okay, so first it's probably just going to be like a bunch of D, E, F on the D minor scale, you know. Actually, I might even do that. That's a tad loud. Let me turn that down. I don't know why my view is all screwed up here, but it is. That's strange. Okay. Bunch of B flat. That's where it gets stupidly low. I used a pitch shifter to do that. So I'm like, maybe I'll do some chords over top of that. As long as I've got that D minor as the reference. Let me see. So I use that, just like a riff underneath, and then I change the chords. That might be an idea. It's going to sound a little wimpy until I get layers stacked on this thing, but that could be cool. Okay. You know what? I think I'm just going to go with it. So I'm just going to remember what I did. It's simply D, E in the verse. Piece of cake. Then this big, ugly F. No, sorry, B flat chord, not F chord. And then I'm going to go... Yeah, I think that's it. Okay. Sure. All right. So, yeah. Right now it sounds a little ugly, but once I start stacking stuff on top, I'm going to try to build layers. So that first thing is based on just a D minor scale for a while, but it'll be more like a pedal tone when I start adding these layers, so the chords actually change. So that's the idea anyway. Whether it actually works, I'll see. Usually does though. Okay. So that's the first track. The second one, I could harmonize that DE thing with F and G, but it might also sound too much. Let me see. Nah. Okay, it sucks. Let me try A and B flat instead. Yeah, it's too much. Okay, never mind. Not doing that. Had something in my head. Let me see if this works. Yeah. All right, I think I'm going to go with this. So what was it just doing? Right, so D, C, D. Okay, got it. Here I go. Second side. It's a little sloppy. One more shot here. Got to figure out a bit. That's more comfortable. That's how I'm doing it. Damn it! Ah, butchered that chord. Actually scroll up a little so I can see what I'm doing here. I got a color coding thing so I can see verse, pre-chorus, chorus easily. All right. Ring finger, not middle finger. that worked. Kept trying to like go with the wrong position on that verse chord, but I like forced it in place like a few times. I was like, all right, I got it. All right, that's a little bit of a weird verse, but add some nice bass groove and drums to that. It'll be cool. It'll be cool. All right, so right in the pre-chorus, I'm gonna go ahead and throw on a little bit more stereo width here by adding some tracks that are super panned out left and right. Yeah. That might be cool. Okay, here I go. All right, I'm just gonna piece these parts together unlike the other two where I went all the way through. All right, so there's that. And then I'm gonna go add a D up here. Yeah, that'll work. That should be good. Yep. All right, let me trim off the end. Match the color on these, I guess. And chorus. Right. Here I go. Keeping this easy because I just want to reinforce the root note here. Yeah, because that initial thing I put down ahead of the stream here is kind of just going off of like a D, like just keep hitting D and do scale stuff, and that's like needing some chord changes to sound interesting. There we go. Getting there. Okay, so just gonna put these on the other two spots. Simply copy, paste, and done. Okay. I'm gonna punch out a clean track here, so I'm just gonna hit duplicate because that's got all the routing, just different sound is required. Where the heck is it? It's in this one. Okay, so so I want to probably put something in the verse, like a high pitch ambient thing. Let's see, D minor. You're just repeating like that. Let me try that. I gotta change the tone. Oh, wait a minute. No. Either that or that. I don't know. That'll work. I just went right through the pre-chorus. I want to reset though, because it's for the chorus. I want to do something different. All right, so I can get fancy here. I've got this pedal where I can just jump this up an octave because I want to stay in that high range, but I'm going to be out of frets. Okay, I'm just gonna do this chord by chord, so bear with me here. Actually, I might work right through. I'll change it. Okay, so that was D. I wanna do B flat, probably. Like that, okay. I'm just gonna keep playing through because that makes these cuts sound more realistic. All right, so that's B flat, then I go to F. No. That's that, okay. All right, and then the last one was just an A minor. I think I might have strummed this one. That's it, okay. There we go. Let me see. That's good. So that's just going to go there twice for filling out the rest of the song, and good to go. All right, I'm going to add a little more. This is going to be a whole lot of layers. All right, I'm going to turn that pedal off. I might want to make something like... Okay. Doing so much on this. That moves around a little bit since everything else is just looping the same thing over and over. So it's like adding a little more movement to it. Gotta actually have it on. It's a little off time. It's hard to do because no drums. One more shot. Gotta listen to that click. Wrong notes, idiot. I can tell I'm getting like, I'm rushing. That was a better one anyway. Okay. Did a couple different note choices there. All right, so this B flat thing. I wonder if I could just do like. So that's an F, but I'm gonna do it over top. Should harmonize. Listen to that. Okay, I'm gonna put this pedal back on and try that. Same thing, but an octave up. Just a quick listen to that. Yeah, I like it in that range better. Separates more. There's that. I hit a bad note in there. Dang it. All right. Close enough. This is going to get turned down a little bit after I'm done. All right, and then this. I might still actually do an arpeggio. Okay, maybe I'll turn my pedal back on. Just do this D minor thing. Do it. All right, so let me listen to it. Yeah. All right, sweep arpeggio just for the heck of it, just to get a little bit of a higher pitch layer in there. But yeah, that'll do it. I'm gonna pan this just slightly. Turn it down. That's probably good. Let me listen. Yeah, don't want it to be super loud. Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do is clean high stuff is gonna go right, that's gonna go left, that way they don't fight each other. Okay, now I'm just gonna duplicate because all the routing's correct. Just gotta recenter. Get the volume up. I'm gonna choose this other lead tone I've got that I made recently, and it's really good at cutting through the mix. All right, so I'm just going to improvise a guitar solo. So here we go. Because some of that was a little rough. That'll do it. Normalize, gonna just boost the volume on that a bit so it hits the amp harder with the attack. All right, there we go. I'm gonna grab my bass guitar quick. It's definitely needing that. Ugh. This thing weighs so much. It's huge. This bass guitar is actually like comically large. I gotta fix my hood here. It always gets screwed up changing these guitars because of this strap on my shoulder. Okay. So, bass. I'm not gonna use these acoustic tracks, so let me actually select and delete those. Bass guitar. There it goes. That's right on. That's unusual. It's usually off some way. Leave those like ever so slightly sharp like they are, just because body heat will bring them down anyway. Okay, so some kind of simple bass groove like that is probably what I want to do there. Probably that. All right. Just root notes there because it's so busy. It's gonna sound like absolute trash if I do too much more. But okay, this will work. All right, so here I go. had a few spots where I just kind of, they were ugly, so I got to fix it. Okay. Just added a few little scale notes in there, but mostly kept that absolutely dead easy because so much going on in the guitars. If I added a lot of complex scale runs in this, you'd be like, what in the world is happening? So I just need these chord changes in the chorus very obvious. Yeah, it works. Okay, so save and I can unplug all this and I'm gonna do drums next. Let me just make sure I don't have any, okay, no text came through. Like I said, I've got a couple things going on today, so I gotta make sure I'm not missing stuff while I'm sitting downstairs here. All right, metronome is on. I'm gonna go to this drum kit. Move my camera over here, phone camera. Burp. Okay, I should probably set this drum thing permanently, but by the time I get it all done, I'm going to be changing the kit out anyway for a new batch of songs. So I just have to go down and select the one I'm using currently. All right. All right, I'm going to turn this velocity humanize feature up a bit because I've got my electronic drum pad here dimed. It's like full bore, so if I don't do this, it sounds a little robotic, but I actually want it this hard because like this particular drum library likes super loud hits. Okay, so that's there. Going, just waiting for this to load. So I've got a Roland. It's a little off camera. So I've got a Roland multi-pad here. I play drums on this. Okay. Quitting. I'm going to do a simple part like that. Here I go. This melody is still good. I heard a weird glitch there. Okay. Get situated. Stop playing choppy, go. Okay. Save. All right. Got a rolling chair, and I gotta lock the wheels when I play drums because otherwise I go flying backwards because I'm like pushing in on the kick pedals. But why is that recording again? I just figured out a way to release them without injuring myself because it's kind of sketchy because they go bam. They keep whacking my fingers, but I figured it out. All right, I'm just gonna delete that because I accidentally recorded some stuff. Okay, so there's a drum part. It's all good. Yeah, okay. Turn this guitar solo back on. Get my headphones. Okay. Turn this off. Okay, so I do kind of make sure my drums are like right on. And I am in fact just gonna quick do that right now. So cymbals are easy. Eighth note. Did that go? I think it went. Apparently I was like super close. That's encouraging because yesterday I kind of sucked at playing on time. Yeah, it's not too bad. All right. I didn't do a whole lot. Let me just see. I might be able to get away without shrinking the notes like I usually do. Just anything to make this sped up because I hate editing. I like playing. I hate editing, but it's necessary. Okay. Yeah, that's not bad. All right, that one's a tom, like flam, so I'm gonna leave that alone. Oh, this module spits out the notes in such a better, I don't know what the word even is, but my old Yamaha version of this thing, the notes would be like super short, and then the next one was like all the way across the page. I'm like, why? Make it consistent. So stupid. I like that like hesitating snare beat a lot at times in a song. I do it fairly often. Alright, leave the snare fill alone. I'm just bouncing. So that's fine to be a little off. Oh, yeah, that's a lot of eighth notes. I like that. It's so much easier. That's what that should be. That's rushed. Like that. Right. I got a little excited here. It's slightly rushed. I'll just do that. I only did a few of those fills, so this isn't that big a deal to just nudge them. Super rushed, holy crap. Yeah, that's correct. I did accidentally grab that, but it still sounds fine, so I don't care. Started getting ahead on the end of the song. All right, let's go a little bit this way on these. Let's see. That's fine. All right, this looks like a mess. What is happening? It won't zoom. There we go. I got stuck for a bit there. Let me see if this will get this. If I just go. Did it do it? I think it did. I didn't like unify all the note durations here, so it's a little hard to tell. That's why we typically do it. Okay. I can't wait. I ordered this like mouse pad thing. The one I used to use wore out and popped because like it's got silicone gel in it. I'm missing a thing. I'm gonna get carpal tunnel here. It's probably supposed to be like that. That'd be my guess. That's like, yeah. And then I started playing ahead of the click again. You suck. Don't do that. Actually, where is that supposed to be? There? No, I bet this one's early. That's probably what it is. Yep. Wow, I really hit that early. Holy crap. Okay, so this... I'm just going to shrink these. I must have dug in too much there. Extra bounce. And this is going to go all over the place, but yeah, right here. These are all too early. Actually, it's too early from there on out, so that's actually not that hard. I can just do that. Nice. Okay, that'll do it. Now it's all like right on the grid. All right. Yeah. My guitar playing is just a little better than my drumming as far as timing, so I fix that a little bit sometimes. It is what it is. I'm just going to skip around and listen to parts. That makes so much more sense now with all the stuff layered on it, because the initial thing was like dumb. It didn't sound good. But that's how you build this all up to do something. Okay, I didn't hit the kick here, but I think I want to add that. Yeah. I don't know if I just swung and missed here or something, but there's no way I'd hit the kick on that downbeat. I mean, there is a way. I probably just was bad at it, but either way, I want the thing on there, so it's going on. I should do it. All right. I need to get warmed up to do some vocal stuff. I need lyrics and a little bit of hydration before any of that can happen. So I'll be back shortly and I'll start working on that. All right, I'm back. There, I had talk text on. I started getting that. I got a verse and pre-chorus down. At least I think I did. It might not be enough lyrics. I'll find out. I'm going to just quick airdrop this onto my laptop. Well, it's a MacBook, not a laptop, whatever. Oh, I went to the wrong. No, you stupid thing. Go to the right one. Okay, I'm just going to ditch that for now. Excuse me. What is happening? It's like not gone. Go to the stupid freaking thing right in front of you. What the hell? Alright, you know what? Screw this. It's not working. So I'm just gonna open it up on my computer. I'll just pull it over on this. I got 2 monitors. I'd like to have it on here. Oh wait, actually there might be another way. Okay, bear with me. Finder. Can I drag? Ahaha, stupid jerk. I can drag it when the computer's right next to the other one and force it on. Haha. Okay, got it. So. I know you can't see the screen when I'm talking about, but regardless, I got this thing on here. That's supposed to be wind. Seconds suddenly run out. Okay. I think I got enough to go on here. Okay, actually, hang on. All right, hang on. It's a little different than I was intending when I put this down, but I think I got something here. Okay, I think I got lyrics. So now I'm just gonna get warmed up enough to actually sing. Right until you find I twist the for the reason now the time is ending. I'm straight 1 minute time is that it's suddenly with a fail of forbid found anywhere. And the shadows seem deeper than the sight still black inside a bed. Alright, I'm just gonna keep going through this until I get something down and my voice warms up enough. So I'm like barely trying. And as it gets warmed up, I'll, go a little harder with it. That's how it usually goes here. All right. How do I want to start that? That's not how I was doing that. I always freaking forget stuff immediately. It doesn't matter if it's exactly the same as I started out doing. I'm just gonna try things. I gotta figure that out better, but I'm actually getting warmed up. Maybe I just say screw it and hit record, see if it happens. Feelings, that was sucked. Feelings, tell you final twist the bitter tower for no reason, and now the time is setting without most well. I'm a minute out of sight, 'cause suddenly you run out with a fight. I fall back anyway. All right, I'm almost warmed up, so just working this out, but that's close. You final twist the bitter right for no reason. Now the time is sending without most well. 1 minute down to a second, suddenly one loud and well of faith. Not for a fountain anywhere in the night. Shadows seem but the substance lacking some go better. They're taking all the fear from my mind. It's not too bad. Let me listen to it. All right, sure. Just gonna add another track here because kind of overlaps. I needed to. And so you find a twist. The future tower for no reason, and now the time is set at when most seconds suddenly time runs out. Will the faith let fall away? I think I'm gonna copy the chorus over, maybe. Let me listen. Or maybe I'll just punch in. But either way, kind of didn't have the chorus ready. All right, hang on. Gotta pick them there. Damn it. Come on, get it. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna copy paste it. Okay, so solo. I'll just do that because then the chorus will be consistent. All right, where does this start? here. All right. All right, that's pretty much right on that line. So, okay, I'm just gonna go ahead, do copy, and then I'll just hit undo. That's in the copy memory or whatever it is. Now I'll just hit paste. There we go. And then 2 beats ahead, paste. There, that should work. That way I got a consistent chorus, because when I'm improvising, the chances of me duplicating that exactly are slim to none, unless I like had the idea ahead of time. But this was just hit notes and see what happens. So yeah, in that instance, I kind of need that. But I sang the same lyrics on the second verse pre-chorus, but I like modified a little bit of the melody. So that'll be good. That'll be enough variation. So I think that's it. I think the song is done, give or take, because I gotta do some stuff off the stream that I can't do on stream because my computer will not handle the processing at the same time and makes it crash. I keep seeing this like reflective thing out of the very edge of my vision, and I keep thinking like I have something going on. I just figured out what it is. I'm seeing the very tip edge of my headphone on me. Okay, that makes sense. It's like glaring from the light I've got here. I keep seeing that. I'm like, what the hell is that? Okay, it's just, I can literally just barely catch. Yeah, I can see if I, okay. All right, at least I know what that is. I'm not like getting some weird like neurological thing. It's just my eyesight goes back this far. Okay. Yeah, that's it. So vocals are going to get run through a plugin called Humanoid. It does all kinds of effects. Just look it up. I sometimes explain it, but just look it up. You'll see what it does. I then run it through Clip Distortion, which is a built-in Logic plugin. I put it on 15, 20%, automate it for the verse and chorus. And then I throw a compressor on and smash the crap out of it so everything's the same volume. That's pretty much it. If I do anything beyond that, I might add an extra, like this is a MIDI guitar that, I play on like this keyboard. Can I lift this without breaking? Yeah, this thing. So I put that in with that kind of stuff. So I just kind of did it quick to get the idea in there. But that's where that initial guitar thing was playing from. So if I do anything, I might literally just copy this chorus section onto a different sound and layer it, but just for like tone enhancement. I'll see, depends how the mix is. I sometimes like to do that, beefs up the chorus. If it's fighting the vocal too much though, I won't. So yeah, lyrics are done. That's done as far as I can go on stream, and I think that's it. So I've got some stuff going on. Just moved to a different house, so we perpetually have things getting delivered and or just stuff getting installed and fixed. So yeah, gotta go handle some of that, and I'll be on probably tomorrow because I usually am. Last night I was doing some video game streaming, which I just started doing, and some people that subscribe to my channel for the music stuff are probably like, what in the hell is happening? But I just occasionally play it, so I was like, yeah, I might as well stream it. So I'm playing Tears of the Kingdom. I started playing Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, and I'm the type that I like the game, so I just keep playing it over and over instead of different things. So yeah, I was trying something. Well, I did a whole thing yesterday, and I was just like clearing this one part. And then there's this thing I can't do because the way I play, to make it harder on myself, I give myself a handicap where I only get, like, I don't get any extra health or, like, enhancements to, like, beef up my defense like you can do in the game. So there's this other thing you get. It's a paraglider thing, so you can kind of glide off cliffs because the terrain in the game is all crazy and has mountains and stuff. So he has this, like, thing where he can kind of, like, glide down. So I get that. I don't get that, so I can like try to figure out other ways to get around obstacles, and it makes it a little harder. But There's this one thing, like literally one thing you can't get if you don't obtain that particular item. And I saw someone doing it on YouTube the other day, and I was like, wait. So they just moved from the Switch to the Switch 2, and there's been updates. So I was like, oh, maybe it's possible now. So I tried it. No, it was bullcrap. The guy was like streaming and being like, oh, look, I got this thing without the paraglider. Yeah, he hacked the game. It was bogus. And I'm like, just say it's a hacked version, stupid jerk. Like, I don't have a problem if that's the case. I just don't understand why you don't say it is, because I'm like, you can't get the thing. Oh, well. Complaining about that over. But yeah, if I ever decide to stream that, that's what I'm doing. I'm just for fun. Okay. I'm out. Thanks for watching. Till tomorrow. Bye.